Every horse can be a champion, and so can every person. But it doesn't come down to just you and your horse. It's the team around you, your mindset, your passion for the sport, and all of the people behind the scenes that make you a champion. My name is Natasha Baker, and I'm a Grade 3 Para-Dressage Athlete for Team GB. So I was born able-bodied, and then at 14 months old I contracted a virus called transverse myelitis, which basically affected a section of the nerves across my spine and left permanent nerve damage. So initially I was unable to move any part of my body, and then luckily my upper body came back, but I was pretty much paralysed from just below the waist down. Again, fortunately, some of the use of my legs came back, but I have to use a walking stick for walking short distances, or a mobility scooter or a wheelchair for long distances. My balance is also affected, and my sensation as well. So after I contracted the virus, I was still very much wanting to be around horses, but there was never really a suitable option until my physiotherapist suggested the Riding for the Disabled Association, and I started riding with them. I think I was about 8, and that really helped me, not only therapy-wise and riding and getting my muscles working, but also meeting other like-minded disabled people that had similar passions to me. During that time, I think horses meant freedom for me. I was still very much limited in my abilities in walking and getting around, but when I was on a horse, I was more equal to everybody else. It was that sense of freedom that it gave me, and it was just something that I was really passionate about and really enjoyed and just wanted to keep riding. Horses now mean absolutely everything to me. I couldn't imagine my life without horses in, and I think when you get to this level and when you're going in competing in some of the biggest competitions, you really form that extra special partnership with them, and I think even more so when you have a disability, because you have to instill so much trust into each other. I need to know that the horse that I'm riding is going to look after me in those atmospheres, and again, she needs to know that I'm going to look after her. And so it's that really unique, special combination that is just so special, and it's unlike anything else. So the horse that made it all possible for me was definitely JP, or Cabral as he was known. He was 100% my heart horse. He gave me absolutely everything, and he was my golden boy. Sorry. No, I'll be fine. He was the most incredible horse. He had an absolute heart of gold, and was my golden boy, and he gave me so many incredible opportunities, experiences, and we had a relationship like no other. I think what sets para horses apart is their compassion. The horses just have a sixth sense, and it's something that happens automatically. And I always say that I look for the 3 T's. I want talent, I want temperament, and I want trainability. And that's really what everybody else is looking for as well. But we need a bit more compassion, a bit more heart, and a bit of that special something. And that's what makes a para horse. Lottie is my current horse. She's otherwise known as Keystone Dawn Chorus. So in my eyes, Lottie is a champion because she is such a generous horse. She really wants to keep giving, and she just has such a kind, conscientious personality. She always just wants to give you that little bit more, and she's so brave and so trusting. She really listens to me, and she's just an amazing personality. So obviously it's really important to have a really good team behind me, and I have a big team. So I have a horse nutritionist, obviously an amazing farrier, a really good vet support as well, and physios, osteopaths. Literally, Lottie is treated like a queen. She gets everything that she needs and so much more. And it's so important for me that she is looking and feeling her best going into every competition. And so having that team behind me of real experts to get her into tip-top shape, it means that I can get on and train and compete and know that she's at her best. I think what makes a champion is communication, whether that be communication between a rider and a horse or between a rider and the wider team. I don't think anything would happen without that communication and that trust in everybody, and I think that's what makes a champion.